3, 2, 1.
Look at this group of 5. You guys would make a great basketball team. Just think about it, alright? Don't forget you can join the audience at any time. You guys can trust me. I'm a stranger on the internet. Hi. Okay, let's treat this like an ad and skip it. Let's start things off at a check-in site. So you should be seeing a prompt on your controller. There are no wrong answers, so just answer honestly. Another player's comment has been sent to your device. Twist their words in the funniest way possible. Do you regret your decisions? It's too late now. Vote for the comment you think looks the worst in this context. I mean, I know who I'd vote for, but it's up to you. And here are the results. Here's who twisted your words. They get some points. And you, the victim, get some pity points. Well, that's something you can't unsee. Let's see where everyone stands at the moment. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to a job networking site. You're getting another prompt. Go ahead and be candid. This is our safe space. Here's your clay. Now mold it into something beautiful. Ready or not, here we go. Vote for the comment you think looks the most absurd. Let's see how everybody voted. Wowza. Let's see what that round did to things. Hey, I have an idea. Let's go to a social media site. It's time to answer another prompt. I'd like you to really listen to your heart this time. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Here we go again. Go ahead and vote. I'll give you a sticker afterwards. Here's what people think. Awkward. Scoreboard time. Let's end things at a photo sharing site. The points are worth double this round, so try not to screw this up. All right, here's your last prompt. You know what to do. Okay, it's the last round. Go for the nuclear option if you have to. Gulp. It all comes down to this. Okay, time to vote. Okay, here are the verdicts. You dolt. Oh man, it all comes down to this. We have a champion. Now enjoy your special prize.
Three, two, one.
Let's start things off at a video site. Okay, you're getting a prompt on your device. Don't overthink your response. Just follow your gut. You're getting another player's answer on your device. Take these words out of context in the most ridiculous way you can. Well, here goes nothing. Who looks the most ridiculous here? Place your vote now. Let's see who got the points. And here's how the audience voted. Here's who burned you. Some points for them. And you, the victim, get some pity points. Who should I be the most proud of? Let's find out. Great. Now let's go to a social networking site. Your second prompt is being sent to your device. Please answer it. I hope this inspires you. Take this quote out of context so it makes its author look ridiculous. Is anyone else's heart racing right now? Here are your candidates. Now place your votes. Let's see who got the votes. Good grief!
No.
How will that shuffle the leaderboard? Let's find out. Let's keep this party train moving and go to a crowdfunding site. Another prompt is headed your way. Now please get to it. All right, let's do the twist. Let's see how this pans out. right, let's get those votes in. Okay, here are the verdicts. I hope somebody got a screen grab of this. Let's check out the scoreboard, shall we? And our last stop of the game will be at a photo sharing site. The points are worth double this round, so literally anything can happen. Here is your last prompt. It's time to take the gloves off. Really go for it this time. Okay, let's see how you've grown as writers. It's voting time. Here's what people think. Oh dear. Whoa, buddy. It all comes down to this. Congrats, you won. Now here's your prize.
Three, two, one.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. Coolest thing to say right before you die. Wow, that's heavy. The words I'm saying right now could be my last words. Or these. Type in the answer you think has the best chance of winning and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in moolah. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to step up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. Oh, and don't forget, if the predictions are in, it's time to dive into our first bracket. Oh, it's a doozy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. This one's looking over. Pretty cool. A cash prize if you predicted this would happen. Next up. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. I am on the edge of my seat. This one seems like it's over before it's done. That kind of domination is illegal in some states. No one could have predicted this one. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. These answers faced off last year, but will the results be the same? Just running out the clock now. That wasn't even close. Looks like this one was obvious. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Get those last second votes in now. That had more ups and downs than a roller coaster. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. This one's looking over. The sprinkles on the donut. One more match to determine our finals. This is one for the ages. Victory. And now the definitive matchup. What is the coolest thing to say right before you meet your maker? The first batch of votes are here. No one thought it would be this close. This one seems like it's over before it's done. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name any body part. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Body part, you are definitely getting pierced. By the way, this game is a binding contract. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Here comes trouble. This one's looking over. Dominating win. Our next matchup. There is no love lost between these two. The lead keeps changing hands. Just running out the clock now. That was a real nail biter. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. Daddy likes. And now our last two contenders face off. It's really going back and forth. The clock is running out on voting time. A real tug of war there. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Time's running out. Time's up at the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. The struggle is real. Only a few seconds left to vote. That battle gave me whiplash. There's cash if you predicted this one. The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. This is why we do this, folks. Wow, too close to call. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That tie went bye-bye. Finally, we can go on with our lives. And now we finally decide what is the body part that all of you playing are collectively agreeing you are definitely going to go and get pierced. Overwhelming support already. They brought their A game today. Let's check out that scoreboard. And now for the bracket you've all been waiting for, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any superhero or supervillain. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Let's see what we're dealing with. Superhero or supervillain that would be the most fun to go on a road trip with. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Starting things off. Ran away with that one. Next up. An upset in the making. This one's looking up. It's flea and tick season! Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? A real tug of war. This one seems like it's over before it's done. You will not be denied. There's cash if you predicted this one. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Could this be a blowout? Just running out the clock. Crunch, crunch, smash! Let's switch up this bracket. Would make the best lover. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. We've got overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. Sizzling fajitas. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. This one's looking over. That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. One final switcheroo. Probably takes the smelliest poops. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. That's a winner. But who walked away with the top score? is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. Best name for a new yoga pose. Namaste. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Like falling off a log. Moving on to our next matchup. Two titans squaring off. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Powerful Dharma! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. A clear favorite. Just running out the clock now. No contest. No surprises on the prediction front. And now our last two contenders face off. The struggle is real. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Inner stillness. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Potential winner starts to emerge. That was ugly. We're just one match away from our finals. I can't believe I'm seeing this. get those last second votes in now. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. Shake your Buddha. This final matchup will determine what is the best name for a new yoga pose. This one's looking over. We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Give any adjective that ends with a Y. Enter your answers now. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. The coolest new member of the Seven Dwarfs. Time to get in those predictions. Time's running out. That's time on the prediction table. Up first, it's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. Kewpie Pie Potato Sticks! Our next matchup. It's weird that this is my job. Get out of the way! Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. Only one can come out on top. A regular juggernaut. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. Looks like everyone got this one wrong. Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. Time's running out. That's time at the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Both of these answers are coming into this matchup with a lot of momentum. An upset in the making. The clock is running out on voting time. These two heavyweights went back and forth, but there can only be one victor. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? Just running out the clock now. That win was so big you could hear it the next state over. And now the final face-off. What is the coolest name for a new eighth dwarf? This one's looking over already. Winner! Let's take another peek at the scoreboard. And now the bracket you've heard so much about, the Triple Blind Bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Here's your starting category. Name any condiment or topping that you put on top of, spread on, or sprinkle over other foods. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Let's see what we're dealing with. Best vape flavor. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. It's go time. This is a big one. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. Next up, just running out the clock now. They're on fire! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. This matchup was bound to happen. No one thought it would be this close. Get those last second votes in now. It doesn't get any closer than that. An easy bet that pays off. And now our last two contenders face off. Clear winner there. We're changing that bracket title again. Best replacement for the jelly and a jelly donut. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Only one can come out on top. I'm not sure my parents love me, but what a win! This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. My socks match my underwear! One more change. Best thing to shoot out of a cannon. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. The lead keeps changing hands. That's enough to win. Let's see who won it all.
Thanks for visiting Monster Seeking Monster. I'm your host, Felicia, the Worm Queen of Orlando. I'll be hosting 6 nights of macabre meetups, where you'll try to convince other players to go out with you by sending them secret messages. Each night, you'll chat with other players before locking in the one person you want to date that night. If that person picks you back, you go on a date and both earn a heart. At the end of the game, the monster with the most hearts wins, unless something weird happens. Did I mention you're all secretly monsters? Check your devices now to see your secret powers and how you can earn bonus hearts if you put them to good use. This is going to be really scary. I mean fun. This is going to be fun. Let's start by chatting with other players and trying to set up dates. You can only send 4 messages each night, so use them wisely. Did I mention that your secret conversations might be seen by everyone during the dates? My bad. Now, on your device, pick the one person you hope you're going on a date with. Okay, let's see who picked who, and who, didn't. And if you don't get a date, don't worry. This is just the first night. Looks like someone else wanted in on that action, and failed. We already know how this will go. These talkative two really hit it off. Wow, what an exciting first night. Let's go to the scoreboard. It looks like you're doing the best, and you're doing the opposite of the best. But maybe you already know how numbers work. A quick word of warning. Whoever is in the top spot at the end of the second night of dates will have their monster power revealed. And every night after that, we'll do the same for the highest ranking unrevealed monster. Oh, just an FYI, there's a full moon out tonight. Maybe that affects you. Probably it doesn't. You can double check your monster ID if you can't remember. Now that we know how this works, let's just jump into sending out those messages. If you need to block another player from messaging you, when you hit the info button on their chat screen, you can also find a block button, so you won't see their messages. Second warning. Oh, sorry, time's up. All right, it's time to pick dates again. So, did we learn any useful life lessons the first night? We'll find out. It's date time! Oh. Stick around, there's another one for you. We know this ends badly. Let's see what's what now. Definitely saw some movement in there. Don't forget, at the end of each night from now on, the highest ranking secret monster will have their identity revealed. You're in the top spot. Let's see what kind of monster you are.
Vampire!
Everyone the vampire dates becomes a vampire, and then so do the people they date. At the end, this vampire receives half a bonus heart for every vampire in the game. You can read that again whenever you want on your device by hitting the info button on their chat screen. The same goes for any monster after they're revealed.
Night 3.
Ooh, full moon fever. Message time. Oh, a quick word of advice. Sometimes, if your conversation is really, really funny, a person will want to date you just so they can see it up on the screen. It's worth a try. Just 20 more seconds. Okay, time's up. Once again, it's time to pick your date. Ooh, I've got butterflies in my stomach. Literally, I ate a lot of butterflies. Let's see those dates. Wait! Looks like someone had the same idea. Let's see. We know how this is gonna end. Let's see if any of that changed the social pecking order. Ooh, things are moving. You're the highest unrevealed player, so let's see it.
Vengeful Ghost.
The Vengeful Ghost starts the game with a bonus heart. When the Vengeful Ghost asks someone on a date and gets rejected, that person loses a heart. Don't cross the Vengeful Ghost.
Night 4.
Get to messaging. Seconds and counting. Oh, sorry, time's up. All right, it's time to pick dates again. The suspense. Okay, let's see 'em. You thought that one little message was going to work, huh? There's no better show of faith than using all your messages. Looks like someone was hoping this date wouldn't work out. Rejecting the Vengeful Ghost means losing a heart. Let's see if that changed any of the standings. Well, some stuff definitely happened there. Let's see what you are.
Mother!
The mother receives a bonus heart every night their child does not get a date. Good luck, Mommy.
Night 5.
Ooh, I'm excited about that full moon. Message time. Only 20 seconds left.
Monster seeking monster. Boogie on the dance floor. Monster seeking monster. Who's it gonna be?
Okay, time's up. Once again, it's time to pick your date. Oh, I can't watch. It's date time. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Don't go yet, there's more.
Get off that.
And this means rejection for our extra lonely heart over there. Let's see if any of that changed the social pecking order. Power moves. Time to see your monster power.
Ventriloquist touches!
Sad people love puppets. The ventriloquist puppet gets a bonus heart every time they date someone that was rejected the night before.
Last night.
It's our last night together. Make it count. And you get 2 hearts for dating tonight instead of 1 because it's such a special night.
Last night, yes, it's true.
Get to messaging.
Last night, to get with you. It's a last night, yes, it's true. It's a last night, to get with you. It's a last night, last night, got to feel it. Last night, yes, it's true. About you, baby. Last night, and know you caught some feelings for me too. The last chance, let's make some trouble. 'Cause you know now all the points are double. Tonight's the night, baby. Feelings right, baby. Tonight's the night, baby. Feelings right. What say
20 seconds.
Last night, there's not another. The only one to choose is me. Then we'll be in ecstasy. Pick me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry, time's up. All right, it's time to pick dates again. Oh, I just love the anticipation of this moment. Hey, I know, it's hard to choose, but if you don't pick anyone, you'll be severely penalized. Time to see the dates. Wait! A late arriving suitor approaches. Let's see how this works out. Ooh, that's not good news for you, sorry. Rejecting the vengeful ghost means losing a heart. Wow, they had a lot to say to each other. That player was rejected last night. Bonus heart for the puppet. Looks like someone else wanted in on that action and failed. Let's see the almost final standings. One last thing, it's time for the after party. Time to reveal any remaining hidden monster powers. Time for another reveal.
Witch!
The witch takes a hair from each new player they date. When revealed, the witch receives 1 bonus heart for every hair collected.
Body swapper!
On a full moon, the body swapper swaps hearts with the person they successfully date. Time to tally up any after-party bonus hearts. Let's see how many of you were turned into vampires. Every single one of you. How does that affect the final standings? Welcome to Monster Seeking Monster. I'm your love guide, Felicia the Chaotic. You should see my room. You know how this